Hi guys, here I am again. I want to share with you one idea. Someone wrote as a comment to my channel complaining about the slots. It takes too much slots for us from Middle East. We use very much multisamples. So this is one idea how to save slots. All right. So we're beginning by loading one set. I found one set here. So I will go through how you can save slots. In this case, for example, if you have 300, 400 slots, multi-samples, sorry, then you can make it all those 300 multi-samples in maybe five slots. Very easy. So I will show you the way here. So just we are loading. All right. So we're waiting to load the set. My son is talking in the other room, so maybe you can hear him. Anyway, this is the set, all right. So as you see here, you got in user 3, it's a full of multi-samples, all the way from page 1 to page 12, 13. So it's about 100, 105, I believe. So I'm going through here. So page 4, page 5, page 6, and on and on. So I don't want to cut anything. I will show you all the way. So all these are multi-samples, all right? I'm only going to show you for one style. Then the rest is the same, but the principle is the same. So you can just go through. But I want to clarify some things so you don't make a mistake here. All right. So as you can see in user 4, you have more. So over 130, 40 multi-samples. So all this you can put in 5 or 6 slots. As you see here. So everything I'm showing here is multi-samples. I know it takes time, but believe me, it's worth it. It's really, really worth it. So here we are going to take one style, just for an example to show you how to do it, all right? So let's go out to the sound. Find that sound that is used in intro 1, for example, and we begin from there. So it should be somewhere in the page 6 or 7. All right, so intro 7, 8, 1, mono. Let's take that sound. So, and we're going to edit that one. So press menu, basic, and you go to the sound in the right corner, upper right corner, sound there. And you can change here to 24 oscillator. Okay, so up to 24 you can add, but in this case I'm only going to use 11. All right, I will put 24 from the beginning because I made a mistake. I'm recording the audio afterwards. So here is, as you can see, remember that oscillator 1, it's intro 1. oscillator 2 is intro 2, and on, all right? So in oscillator 1, remember this, intro 1, we have to find those multisamples. Intro 781 mono, intro 2 variation 78, blah blah blah, and on. So just follow the video instruction. So let's find the second one. So what you need to do is, in oscillator 1, if intro 1 is using one multisample, then you put it in oscillator 1. Intro 2 in oscillator 2, intro 3 in oscillator 3, and on. Variation 1, 2, and 3, and 4, depending if you have all those. In such way you can save. So instead of using 24 multisamples, you can use only one multisample. I mean, one slot, and you can put all 24 multisamples in there. I know you maybe wonder how it's possible. You'll see. I believe you will be really happy. So here you choose the high. High means the upper one. You know, you have two. You have the upper one and the down one. Lower one, sorry. So now you just putting you find the multisamples and you're placing them in each oscillator. Sorry guys, I'm doing my best to help you. Maybe my English is not so good, but I believe you understand what I say. And I'm recording the audio afterwards. So I have to match the video. But you will appreciate this, believe me. In the beginning I didn't want to share this video, but I'm doing it anyway. Because I really want to help you how to solve this. Because Korg made a huge mistake. A really big mistake. By updating it, making a new operative system, and sabotaging 10 other things. So I hope in the end of this month, December, or in the beginning of the January 2024, they will come up with a new update. But I strongly believe they are going to do that. Otherwise, I'm going, for myself, I'm going to Genos, to Yamaha Genos 2 instead. So remember here. So it takes time to find all those samples. I could have done this video with only pictures, you know, but I believe that I need to clarify some things so you don't make a mistake here. I can explain it now. Sometimes you have, for example, one multisample that is used in the intro 1 or in the variation 2, the same sample, you know, same multisample. Then you need to remember that, which one is that, so you don't make a mistake. So it's very much about organization here. So I'm soon done here. The last one, I believe. So I believe there are 11. So depending on if you have filled the ending 1, 2, and 3, then it becomes 15 normally. So here let's go to velocity range. Remember this, on the top one, velocity zone. In the first slot, first oscillator, it's 127. In the second one, it's 126. So you go -1 on the top one, 23, 22, 21, depending on how many oscillators you have. I will explain then why is it so. Okay, 19 here, 18 here, 17, and done. And then on the bottom one, you just scroll that roll, you know, max on the bottom one, because it will automatically stop. You'll see now, 26, just roll it maximum. It will stop at 24, then 23, then 22. Just keep doing that. This is to mark, to tell the Korg when you reach this volume, then it will play variation 1. When you reach that another volume, 26, it will play variation 2, and on and on. So don't worry about the volume. You know, maybe you think, oh, if you touched 125, it will not sound loud. It will, believe me. Here it's you need to see, so the panorama is 0, 0, okay? Very important. And the velocity in intensity, make it 70 or 80. But I used to use to leave it at 80. Velocity, intensity, okay? Plus 80. And after that, save the sound. In this case, I put my name, initials, F.E, Faik Ismajli. So I know that sound is done. All right, just save it. Now go back to style. So what you do here, instead of going in record mode and change it in variation 1, 2, and 3, and 4, you can just change it here. Choose, for example, here, choose the sound, and it will automatically change in all variation and intros, as you see. Now go to edit, style edit. So now we're going to menu, so I solo that sound, go to the menu, style edit, and on velocity there. Okay, so here is the print I did to show you. So on velocity, because the intro one, remember I made the volume 127 in the intro one, so there you don't need to change. In intro 2 you're going by -1 and execute. Make sure the start track, okay? So in intro 3 it's -2, and the variation 1 -3, and on and on. But in this video, because I will show you the picture now, I'm using the same multi-sample, so you don't need to put it twice. So example variation 4, it is already used in intro 2, I believe, so it is -2. So you don't go -5, 6, 7, but -2, because I made it so. Here, read this one. I made it with green. So it's -2. And remember then, in fill 1, you keep going -6 or 7. No, just minus by 1. -1, -1, -1. So you'll see what happened. I made a little mistake here. I apologize for that. That's why I'm recording the audio to explain for you. So if you have any question or something, just don't hesitate, just write down your question and I'll be sure to answer it. So it's good to have a pen and a paper and to write it down, everything. So now I will go into Event Edit to show you. As you can see here we are in fill 3, fill 2, variation 4. I believe I did a mistake here, so I'm going to fix that now. You see, every variation or fill in or intro has the specific level of volume, 23, 24, 25. So when it hits, by the sound, by the volume, it will know, okay, I'm playing the variation 1, variation 2, variation 3, and on. So you don't need to worry. In such a way you save much place. I mean slots. So I will fix here because I made a mistake. 121 is missing the volume. So I will just add one. You'll see soon. So I will just put here, I believe it was fill in 1. Yeah, fill in 1, yeah. Just +1. Yes, and fill in 2, +1. That's because I was using 2 multisamples that were identical. So I made a mistake when I calculated. However, now it's done, you'll see. Okay, guys, I don't have a sound now to show you how it's sound, but believe me, it sounds perfect. Just do it as I did here, all right? And what is important, remember this one. At the end, in the end, if you have, for example, in one style, 15, let's say intro 1, 2, 3, fill in 1, 2, 3, 4, and variation 1, 2, 3, 4, totally inclusive ending 1, 2, and 3. Then remember, you need to have 15 oscillator active. If you have more than 15, it will sound strange. But if you want to put more, to use 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and on, then do it so. But if you don't use them, if you don't use them, then please, if you have only 15 multisamples, then use only 15. All right? In the oscillator there on sound, you put 15 oscillator. You'll see I made a mistake here, so I'm going to fix it now. Because when I tested that sound, it sounded very strange. I heard brass. So I found out what the problem was. So right now I have active 24 oscillator. Here I'm trying to figure out what's happening. I know it was a long time ago I did this. So I'm making this video only for you. I have done this in my previous 2 other sets. Maybe over 300 multisamples. They fit it in 10 slots only. So 1 slot, 24 multisamples. So 10 slots, 240 multisamples. Depending, if you have stereo, then you can do it in stereo too, but I believe it's not necessary to do in stereo. You can only do it in mono. It sounds same shit. So you see, I have active 24 oscillator here. I made a mistake, so I'm going to cut now to 11. So just cut it to 11 and the problem is fixed. Because I heard some brass in the background, I didn't know where they came from. So just if you follow those instructions, and you will not have any problem. If you face any problem, please write a comment and I will answer as soon as I see the comment. And what I want from you guys is only to share my videos, to like it, comment, give it a thumb up, because I don't earn anything, I don't get anything from this kind of video. I'm doing this for free. And believe me, I'm not getting paid from YouTube yet. I'm long, far away from getting paid. I do have subscribers, but I don't have the hours. I need 4,000 hours to get paid to begin. And maybe I will get 1 Swedish crown. It's about 10 cent euro. 10 euro, cent. Not even 1 euro. So guys, I hope you appreciate this. So I'm going to upload this. And have a nice day. Bye guys.